sponge, not a big sponge because they're small, so they just soak in all this. And, we saw drivers down there like Earl Pearson Jr., Mark Whitener, Jason Fitzgerald. Trey Mills' father, Stanton Mills, is an accomplished driver in his own right, and he's just having a blast making sure his son has got good equipment, good cars, and he's here working with him. I asked him, I said, Stanton, do you miss it? He said, no, not as long as I have this young man right here. I'm living it through him, and it's great, and it's just awesome to see.
That's very, very good. So, again, moving through our qualifying or qualifying against the entire field, the number to beat the number one qualifier and pick up that extra $1,000, a 19.989. Michael Page in the number one spot. Mark Whitener, Kyle Bridges, Logan Robertson, and David Showers currently sitting as your top five as our second group is out, and they get the wind-up sign from the flag stand.
Hey, Sammy Mixon. This is his first Powell Memorial. Sammy's been a flagger for at least 30 years. In South Georgia, North Florida, middle Florida as well. But this is his first opportunity to flag a Powell Memorial. Mike Cole, also our assistant flagman, up on the stand here tonight. I want to give a big shout out to those two. A lot of hard work. We were actually all parking cars earlier today, so this is what we're doing tonight. We got flagmen out there parking cars. Now they're flagging.
Well, they're good at directing cars. We got that going for us, right?
Yes.
So here we go. Going to put a couple laps into the books. And again, the number to beat, 19.989. And Michael Page currently sitting at number one spot. Is everybody just about up to speed? We'll start to see where they shuffle in. David Whitener, 13th quick on the field, a 21.820. For Whitener, there goes Trey Mills, the young gun, young 12-year-old racer, cracks the top 10 that first lap around. Trey Pearson is in there, and boom, new quick time. Kyle Bronson with a 19.800, 19.800 for Kyle Bronson. Man, we talked about a difference of 21 thousandths of a second. That went away very quickly as he is over Michael Page by a little over a tenth, almost 2/10 of a second in qualifying.
That's right, and Kyle Bronson, the killer, showing it how it's done here around All-Tech Raceway, takes the top spot. We're looking at Michael Page back to second, Whitener third, Carson Ferguson now up to that fourth position, Trey Pearson fifth. Good run for Pearson.
I was watching David Whitener. It looks like he's got a pretty fast race car. Got caught up behind a little bit of slower traffic and finds himself kind of mired down towards the tail of the field, or 15th quick is what I should say. Bronson continues to go faster for the record, a 19.509 that last lap around. So now he has really put a stamp on it by almost half a second quicker than Michael Page in the 18X. Mark Whitener currently sitting third quick, Carson Ferguson and Trey Pearson rounding out those top five cars. The white flag is out, final voyage velocity.
I'll tell you what, we got one spun around Jackson Heiss. Oh, Carson Ferguson caught Heiss. Bronson just...
Well, that was amazing.
That was amazing right there. He got just really...
Kyle Bronson, how did he avoid that?
He's paying attention to what he's doing out there.
Well, that could have went horribly awry for the fastest car we've had on the racetrack so far tonight, a 19.509 for Bronson. I don't even think he scuffed the paint on it, and that was quick twitch muscle fibers taking place up there at the top of turn number 1 and 2. Because if I'd have been driving that car, we'd all been stacked up down at that end of the racetrack.
I'll tell you, that was good reflexes down there. Kyle Bronson, spent a lot of time on the Lucas Oil circuit this year. Very excited to be back racing here in Florida for the big money, and he laid it on the line here in this qualifying session. $1,000 so far, still up for grabs, but KB has put a time down that's going to be tough to beat.
As the green flag comes out, they didn't quite get their 5 laps in, rather, so we're going to give them the rest of their laps. They got to get gassed up and throttled up first. Bronson, a 19.509, makes his way down the front chute in turn number 1 and 2. We got one out over the cushion at the other end of the racetrack. That's not a good look down the back chutes.
That is still the 388 at Jackson Heiss, having some problems here in this group qualifying session.
Something that maybe, if you're listening back in the pit area, there's somebody sitting back here with their parking lights on, which look a lot like a caution light around a racetrack. So you might want to turn your parking lights off if you're sitting back here with your AC on, listening on the radio. So we got another one stopped down at turn number 4. So we'll call that one a done deal. So Kyle Bronson, your quickest one, a 19.509. Michael Page, second quick, a 19.989. Mark Whitener is third quick. Carson Ferguson, Pearson Williams, your top 5. Trey Pearson is sixth quick at a 21P. John Baker in the 14B is seventh quick. Kyle Bridges. Logan Robertson's now bumped down to ninth quick, and David Showers at the number 18 rounds out the top 10 in qualifying. Again, your top 6 will all be sitting on the pole, and then Position 7 on back through 12 will be sitting outside front row in our heat races a little bit later on, as that'll bring out our third group for qualifying. And we should have the 1N car out of Gray, Georgia, Jordy Nipper out on the racetrack, along with Jamie Carter out of Jacksonville, Florida in the 3815.
Out of Micanopy, Florida in the 007. That's going to be Dusty Sparkman. And it's going to be Leighton Sullivan out of Gaffney, South Carolina in that 08 car here with us tonight.
I just want to go on record as saying I would never said Micanopy. Also joining us out here, Corey Hedgecock out of Loudon, Tennessee. The number 23 car. Had a chance to visit with him a little bit earlier on today as well. And then Ross Bales out of Clover, South Carolina. The number 58 rolls out here as your 6th car in this group.
Looks like Bossier City, Louisiana, and the 5BC of Brad Couch. And Jody Knowles out of Tyrone, Georgia in that 03 car.
The 721 out of Lake Helen, Florida. That's Joe Kump coming out onto the racetrack. And then Garrett Mosley out of Lottie, Florida in the 38M.
And we're going to have Slick Rick Culpepper coming to us out of Columbus, Georgia, Phoenix City, Alabama area in the 110. And Michael Lloyd in the 18L coming to us out of Jacksonville, Florida.
For the record, I'll never be able to see that car number on this car right here on the backstretch. Not that it matters, I'm just saying. Is that the number 5? I kind of missed it on the front shooters.
That is...
It's shiny and actually it shows up better than I thought it would. Take it back, it's a 5BC. I think that's Brad Couch.
That is Brad Couch. Chet Christner, that's Brad Couch. And
wow,
look at the green
I thought
flag.
I'd never be able to see it. Look at that, I'd pick it out like nothing. I'm impressed. They snookered me.
Green flag in the air on this hot lap session. Session number 3, group number 3. They are qualifying again against each other, not the group. So,
yeah, so against the entire field. So we'll start to clip a couple laps into the books. Ross Bales was down there, Michael Lloyd, Jamie Carter, and then Leighton Sullivan goes second quick. A 19.635, 19.635. Joe Kump goes into the number 2 spot.
Woo.
Boom! Corey
Hedgecock.
Hedgecock. Quick
Woo.
time. Got him. 19.420. Hedgecock goes to the point. The number 23 car, Ross Bales, now second quick with a 19.448. 28 thousandths of a second difference between the top 2.
no surprise with Corey Hedgecock making it to the top of the board here early on. Corey Hedgecock backing it up with an 18.827, man. Tough. That's going to be tough to beat.
Wow.
Wow. I can't believe it.
That Hedgecock found a little something out there to his liking. I don't know what it was. Could have been hot chocolate, but whatever. Hedgecock into the number 1 spot. Ross Bales second quick. Brad Couch goes third quick. Bronson's now shuffled down to 4th quick. Still inside the top 5. That was a stout number he put down, but Hedgecock showing him how it's done.
Ross Bales hanging in for that second spot. White flag in the air. Jamie Carter trying to get his car up into the top 10 right now, sitting outside the top 10. Corey Hedgecock still at the top of the board. Best time 18.827. Now Jordy Nipper second. Jody Knowles up to third.
Well, was there? Ross Bales got the number 3 spot right back
Wow.
away from him. They found a lot of something there on that last trip around as the checkered flag is out.
Wow. They are really getting down. I can't believe we're in the 18.8 seconds here around All-Tech Raceway for the Craig Racing USA qualifying. But Corey Hedgecock, what a fantastic time.
Was indeed.
Yes, 18.827.
Yeah, Corey Hedgecock goes to the number 1 spot at 18.827. Jordy Nipper in the 1N car is now second quick with an 18.903. Ross Bales, the number 58 car, an 18.930. All those within about a tenth of a second of each other. That'll put Jody Knowles into the number 4 spot. Ricky Culpepper, 5th quick. Leighton Sullivan, Michael Lloyd. On down through as I think we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, we're all right. Brad Couch, Joe Kump, and Kyle Bronson now 10th quick on the field. So the track definitely changed there on that last trip around. So that'll take us into qualifying group number 4 of 6. Bud Chansey out of Yulee, Florida. I guess that's how you say it. 32C car joins us out on the racetrack, and out of Swainsboro, Georgia. It's going to be the number 4 at Jeremy Faircloth. Also on the racetrack, Walker Arthur out of Forest, Virginia, the number 87, and the number 41 out of Dover, Florida. That's Travis Varnador beyond the wheel.
And out of Live Oak, Florida, and car number 50, it's going to be David Markham Jr. And it's going to be driver filling in for David Shower Sr., actually, and at 6:18 this weekend, he's coming to us out of St. Augustine, Florida. He is a super late model driver in his spare time, I guess, Blake Spencer.
Out of Baker, Florida, Cody Smith, the number 3 car, rolls out. The Jacksonville, Florida racer Earl Pearson Jr. in the number 1. That's a very easily recognizable car out there.
Absolutely. Car number 97 coming to us out of Evans, Georgia. That's going to be Cody Overton. Then the Apollo Beach, Florida driver into 2D. That's going to be the Demon, Devin Dixon.
Johnny Collins out Jacksonville, Florida. The 5C car joins us out here along with Trevor McKinley out Lottie, Florida in the number 77. Number to beat, Corey Hedgecock, an 18.827 for the number 23 car. And Hedgecock, one of those racers, he doesn't care. He'll run supers, limiteds. He runs crate late models, just about anything he can get his hands on, but all kind of sort of in that same general vicinity. The Eagle Racing engines up around their shop.
Last weekend, I watched Corey Hedgecock in a topless outlaw, a crate late model and a super late model in Smoky Mountain, Tennessee. So the driver not scared to get it done. He'll jump into anything with a steering wheel.
Well, he's jumped into the number 1 spot. We'll see if anybody can unseat him as we send this group on around again. Group number 4 of 6. Out here for qualifying as we'll start clipping them off. See if maybe he's able to crack the top 10. Still some heavy hitters out on the racetrack. Pearson kind of the one to watch. At least anticipated. Overton was quick as there for a blink of an eye. Now Johnny Collins goes into the number 4 spot in the 5C car with a 19.068. Bud Chauncey's up there. Cody Smith goes 4th quick.
That's right. Walker Arthur up into the top 10. He's in 6th right now. That Cody Overton up to 4th. Johnny Collins, a previous winner of the event as well, in a new ride.
Quick time, boom. Jeremy Faircloth got it, an 18.799, 18.799 for Jeremy. Takes that number 1 spot away from Hedgecock, and Devin Dixon got a quick time, 18.457, 18.457 for the 2D car. Pearson is 2nd quick by 63 thousandths of a second. He's got another lap or 2 to get the job done here.
Wow. Silver shoes, Devin Dixon. Let's see if he can back it up. We've got Earl Pearson right there. They got one more lap to get it done. Devin Dixon, 18.457. Earl Pearson. Cody Overton to the top of the board.
And here Pearson gets the number 1 spot,
wow.
18.298. 18.298 that last trip across for Pearson. Overton had it for just a moment. And here Earl Pearson Jr. snaked it away from him. His checkered flag is out. Its final trip around. I believe the song has been sung.
I'm telling you, 18.298, Chet. How about that?
Johnny Collins got a good lap in there towards the checkered flag and actually was able to bump himself up into the number 4 spot for the 5C car, so not too shabby. But Earl Pearson Jr., the number 1 car, now your number 1 qualifier, an 18.298. Cody Overton, little sexy in a 97 car, goes 2nd quick by 85 thousandths of a second. Devin Dixon, Johnny Collins, and Travis Varnador rounding out the top 5 as it sits, with 2 more groups yet to go.
That's right. 6th is Jeremy Faircloth, and it's going to be the 87 of Walker Arthur, Corey Hedgecock, Cody Smith, and Jordy Nipper. That's going to be your top 10. So qualifying group number 5, making their way out onto the racetrack. And car number 24 coming to us out of Milton, Florida. That's going to be Steven Jerrigan. Then it's going to be the Shark, Clay Harris, coming to us out of Jupiter, Florida.
Chad Tootin out of Patterson, Georgia. The number 51 car will be joined by Bo Allen on the number 71 car out of Briceville, Florida.